Hello everybody, today I have the review of the Rode Videomic by Rode, of course. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into this. So just like I do with every review, I'm just going to go through design, hardware, and then a few other quick notes on the bottom. And I'm going off of my iPad here, like I usually do. On the design of this microphone, it's all black, which I don't mind because I personally like black over like some other random color, but that's pretty standard. Now it is 10 inches long from tip to base, and it's about 2 inches thick, or... Okay, no, I'm serious. It's about 10 inches long, and you don't really care about the thickness that much, but it is 2 inches thick. I don't know if you're ever going to need to use that, but yeah, if you think that way, just, you're weird. It is a shotgun style microphone, so part of the reason they call it a shotgun style microphone is because it only gets noise that is in front of it. It tries to drown out as much noise that's behind the microphone, so that way for like interviews or, you know, certain situations where you're going to have background noise, it will be able to flush all that out and be able to compensate and get only the audio that you want to hear. It does have a integrated shock mount, which can be removed if you take out all the little springs in the shock mount itself. But most likely you're going to want to keep it on the shock mount since the cold shoe adapter is on the shock mount itself. Another great feature of this microphone is that it has a high and low pass filter. So the high pass filter is to filter out lower noises. So if you have wind in the background, or you have, you know, something that's got a lot of bass in it, I don't know. But if you have something that's really low in the dB range, you would use the high pass filter if you want to get rid of that. And if you want the low pass filter, then you will get rid of higher noises. So, you know, if somebody screams, it's going to filter that out a little bit. Not very much, but it will a little bit. It's not very noticeable, to be honest, but I haven't really used it in situations like that. So use it at your own risk, though. Now this shock mount is obviously to keep the microphone from getting noise if you knock it around. I've tested it through a couple videos I've made, and it works okay, but walking around, if you have a heavy step, sometimes you will get noise. If the microphone knocks inside of its housing, you'll hear that, and it'll peak if you do that. So don't directly go off of the shock mount. Don't think that, oh well, I can take this, you know, I can have this microphone in an earthquake if I need to, because most likely you're still going to get noise from it. It's just the shock mount's there just as a little helper if you need it. It also does have a detachable Rode windscreen. I say it's a Rode windscreen because it has the logo on it, so that's kind of how you know it's a Rode Videomic. On the inside of the mic, well, inside of the windscreen, the actual mic itself, there is the grill on the front, and you have the sides of the microphone, which are used to flush out noise that's in the background. Another great feature of this microphone as well is that it has a stereo mini jack, so it fits basically any normal mic jack that you would have on your computer, or, you know, like I have on my camera here. So it's an easy way to connect your microphone to basically any sort of electronic device that has a mic jack on it. So here are just a couple of quick tests to show you how well this microphone will noise cancel when it's not pointed at something. Like I said earlier, it has the cold shoe adapter on it, so it will fit any standard cold shoe mount. I think it fits hot shoe mounts as well, but for me, since I have the Canon here, I had to get a mini advanced shoe adapter to cold shoe adapter. So it won't fit into the mini advanced shoe, obviously, but the adapter that I got was about 20 bucks or so. Not cheap, but very much worth it. To power this microphone, it is powered by a 9-volt battery inside the battery door. I'm not exactly sure why it needs a 9-volt battery. That's actually a pretty big battery, but you know, whatever. It doesn't come with the microphone either, so you're gonna have to buy your own 9-volt. So that's it for the design of this microphone. Now let's go ahead and get straight into the hardware of this microphone. As I said with my Skull Candy Skull Crushers review, I do not know a lot about audio, so I'm just going to go ahead and say a bunch of facts that I got straight off the website. If you know what they mean, use them, but if you don't worry about it. This microphone is great, and you really shouldn't worry about like certain specs or anything unless you really know what they mean. So it has a signal to noise ratio of about 74 dB, and that's split. It has an output impedance of 200 ohms, a directional pattern of supercardioid, a frequency range of 40 kilohertz to 20 kilohertz, and it has a sensitivity of negative 38 dB. Now, part of the hardware that I also liked, I'm not exactly sure if I'm correct on this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. There are two little switches that are on the inside of the microphone, and you can switch these in order to adjust what your lowest low is. So right now I have it on negative 10 dB, so it will level off at negative 10. And then you can switch it if you want to keep it at 0 dB, and that's where your leveling off would be, or you can go all the way to negative 20. So adjusting that will adjust how much sound you get in the background. It has a 1-year warranty, but that's only if you register online. So I haven't done it, and I don't plan on doing it because I don't like to register online. But if you want to get a 1-year warranty, you know, if you're into a warranty, then I would highly recommend doing that. One of the greatest things about this microphone that I really looked for and I found hard to find in, well, I didn't find it in any YouTube reviews or basically any review, I had to really look for it, is that even though this is a mono signal that's going into this microphone, it will actually output to stereo just to make it easier to edit. My final thoughts on this microphone, it's a great microphone for $150. I mean, studio quality, looks good, stereo mini jack included, all black. You know, for 150 bucks, that's not too bad considering some microphones will go, you know, past the $2,000 range. That's like real studio microphones that like Drake uses or recording artists like that. And it's still greater than like the $80, you know, knockoff sort of microphones. Rode is a very well-known company in the audio business, and they make the $2,000 studio microphones that you can find. Rode Classic 2 if you want to look it up. But yeah, I mean, they're a great company, they're well-known, they have good reviews, and this one does just as well as it's thought to be. So that is it for this review, guys. Go ahead and leave a comment down below if you want. Like the video if you like it. And as always, go ahead and subscribe up there if you want to have updates on your YouTube homepage when I make a new video. My next review is probably going to be on the Sony SAW-2500, I think. It's a subwoofer that I got, and I really like it, so that's probably my next review. So if you want to know when that is up, go ahead and click subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.